Hello and welcome to Open Boosters! Alright, we're going to open up a whole box of Aether Revolt. Crazy. Let's do this. Getting in there. We haven't opened any on the show. Might be nice. Woot. Rippy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm playing this on Magic Duels. I've been enjoying it. Good time to get a box. Token, Forest, Aethertide Whale, 2 blue and 4, flying. When Aethertide Whale enters the battlefield, you get a bunch of energy. 6, pay 4, return Aether Whale to its owner's hand. Did you? Alright, continuing on. There we go. Boom. Holy mackerel. Alright. Sphere of Resistance. 2. Spells cost 1 more to cast. Shiny. Holy moly. Alright, cool. Perfect. And then Midnight. Midnight Entourage. I'm still cool. Spirit Resistance. Ether Rogue. Other Etherborn you control get +1/+1. Whenever Midnight Entourage or another Etherborn you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Island. And then Peace Walker Colossus 3 vehicle artifact. White 1, another target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. 4 to crew. Still awesome because you use that white 1. Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast the, oh well, those are the uncommons, but Improvise is awesome. Yes! Call of Unity! There we go. Revolt! At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, put a Unity counter on Call of Unity. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each Unity counter on Call of Unity. Great card. Energy counter. Foil Mountain. Shiny. Let's see. Borrow's Expertise, 2 blue and 3. Return up to 3 target artifacts and or creatures to their owner's hand. You may cast a card with a converted mana cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Ta-da! Thopter, Soulmold, Heroic Intervention, green and 1, permanents you control gain hexproof and are indestructible until end of turn. Hope of Gahirapur. 1. Flying. Sacrifice Hope of Gahirapur until your next turn. Target player who was dealt combat damage by Hope of Gahirapur this turn can't cast non-creature spells. Yes, there's Fatal Push. And there we go. Midnight Entourage. Got that. Now we got foil version. Shiny, shiny. To go with the Sphere of Resistance. Yes. And then the Mechanized Production. 2 blue and 2. Enchant artifact you control at the beginning of your upkeep. Create a token that's a copy of enchanted artifact. Then if you control 8 or more of the same name as one another, you win the game. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Spire of Industry. Tap, add colors to your mana pool, or colorful, or all color, or whatever the waste produce. Pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Activate this ability only if you control an artifact. Barl, Chief of Compliance. Blue and 1, a legendary creature. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever a spell or ability you control counters a spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Fantastic box. See, Aether Miner, white 1. Whenever Aether Miner attacks, you get 2 energy. Pay 2 energy. Exile Aether Miner, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Swamp. Ice Over. Metallic Mimic 2. Artifact creature shapeshifter. As Metallic Mimic enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Metallic Mimic is the chosen type in addition to its other types. Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Yes. Walking Ballista XX. Walking Ballista enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. 4. Put a +1/+1 counter on Walking Ballista. Remove +1/+1 counter on Walking Ballista. It deals 1 damage to a target creature or player. Disallow. 2 blue and 1. Counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. Fun. There we go. Yeti's Expertise. 2 black and 2. Sorcery. All creature gets -3/-3 at the end of turn. You may cast a card with a converted mana cost 3 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Kari Zez, Skyship Raider. Red and 1, legendary human pirate. First strike menace. Whenever Kari Zez, Skyship Raider attacks, create a legendary 2/1 red monkey creature token named Ragavan that's tapped and attacking. Exile that token at the end of combat. Then we have Green Belt Rampager. Green. Creature Elephant. Whenever Green Belt Rampager enters the battlefield, pay 2 energy. If you can't, return Green Belt Rampager to its owner's hand and you get 1 energy. Consulate Crackdown, 2 white and 3. Whenever Consulate Crackdown enters the battlefield, exile all artifacts your opponents control until Consulate Crackdown leaves the battlefield. Take that, artifacts. Aid from the Cowl. 2 green and 3. Revolt at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, you may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put it on the bottom of your library. Lightning Runner, 2 red and 3, double strike, haste. When Lightning Runner attacks, you get 2 energy. Then you may pay 2, 8. Yeah, 8. If you pay, untap all creatures you control, and after this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Get. Release the Gremlins. Red and XX. Destroy X target artifacts. Create X 2/2 red goblin creature tokens. Secret Salvage. 2 black and 3. Exile target non-land card from your graveyard. Search your library for any number of cards with the same name as that card. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your library. Consulate Turret, nice and shiny. Then Life Crafter's Bestiary, 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay green. If you do, draw a card. I hope everybody's having a great day. Having a good time. Tezzeret's Touch, 4. There we go. A Johnny Unyielding. White, green, and 4. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all non-land permanent cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. -2. Exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. -9. Put 5 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control and 5 loyalty counters on each other planeswalker you control. This is a fantastic box. How many people are liking Aether Revolt? I've been really enjoying it. Then Herald of Anguish. 2 black and 5. Improvise. Your artifacts can help you cast this spell. Each artifact you tap after you're done activating mana ability pays for 1. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. Black and 1. Sacrifice an artifact. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. It's the happy box. Kari Zev's Expertise, 2 red and 1. Gain control of target creature or vehicle until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. You may cast a card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Quicksmith Spy, blue and 3. When Quicksmith Spy enters the battlefield, target artifact you control gains tap, draw a card, for as long as you control Quicksmith Spy. Then we have a Bastion Inventor, shiny, shiny. And Merchant's Dockhand, 1 artifact creature construct, blue 3, tap, X untapped artifacts you control. Look at the top X cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Saram Senior Edificer, white and 1. Whenever you cast an aura, enchant, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. And then Exquisite Archangel, 2 white and 5. Flying. If you would lose the game, instead exile Exquisite Archangel and your life total becomes equal to your starting life total. Free Jam Regent, 2 red and 4 improvised. Your artifacts can help you cast a spell. Then flying, red 1, Free Jam Regent, gets +2/+0 until end of turn. 4/4. Inspiring Stationary. 3. Non-artifact spells you cast have improvise. So nice. Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Black and 1 menace. Whenever Glint Sleeve Siphoner enters the battlefield or attacks, you get an energy. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Rishkar Pima Renegade. Green and 2, legendary creature, elf druid. When Rishkar enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Each creature you control with a counter on it has tap. Add green to your mana pool. Energy. Swamp. Battle at the Bridge. Black and X. Improvise. Target creature gets -6/-6 until end of turn. You gain X life. And the last pack. Oh, the last pack. Such an end. So much rippies. Last Boil, Fenhauler, and Oath of Ajani. Legendary enchantment. When Oath of Ajani enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Planeswalker spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Alright. Pretty sweet. Great box. Alright, let's do this. Let's just go through them. Oath of Ajani. Battle at the Bridge. Rishkar Payment Renegade. Giant Sleeve Siphoner. Inspiring Satiary. Free Jam Regent. Exquisite Archangel. SRAM Senior Edificer. Merchant's Dockhand. Quicksmith Spy. Kari Zev's Expertise. Herald of Anguish. Ajani Unyielding. Life Crafter's Bestiary. Secret Salvage. Release the Gremlins. Lightning Runner. Aid from the Cowl. Consulate Crackdown. Greenbelt Rampager. Kari Zev Skyship Raider. Yaheni's Expertise. Disallow. Walking Ballista. Metallic Mimic. Aether Geode Miner. Baral Chief of Compliance. Spire of Industry. Mechanized Production. Hope of Gaiper. Heroic Intervention. Baral's Expertise. Call of Unity. Peace Walker Colossus. Midnight Entourage. Ethertide Whale. And then foils. Apparently some tokens. There we go. Fenhauler. Bastion Inventor. Tezzeret's Touch. Consulate Turret, Ice Over, Midnight Entourage, Mountain, and Sphere of Resistance. Alright, cool. That was our Aether Revolt box opening. Craziness Crisis. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe, and make a comment. Alright, have a nice day, everyone.